Welcome to Quick Bite, your fast and friendly Florida insurance
Hello,
update.
hello, hello. This is Roshonda, agency owner of the Isom Insurance Group here in the Sunshine State of Florida, welcoming you back to another Quick Bite episode, your fast and informative insurance market update. Today is Friday, January 2nd, 2026. It's Friday, it's Friday, it's Friday. And this is the very first Free Friday episode of the new year. It's 2026. And let's be honest, nobody is trying to be stressed today. The holidays just ended, the new year just started, and everyone is easing back into real life. So today's episode is a little lighter, a little funny, and extremely real. We're talking about things Florida insurance agents hear that make us nervous. Not mad, not annoyed, just nervous. Because when agents hear these phrases, we usually know one thing is coming next, which is stress. Stress that could have been avoided. And don't worry, this is a judgment free zone. If you said any of these, you're not alone. Most people have. Today is about laughs, learning, and starting 2026 smarter. So, why certain phrases trigger insurance agent panic? Florida insurance is not forgiving. When things are done last minute or with missing information, Florida has high litigation rates, very strict underwriting rules, hurricane exposure, rapidly changing carrier guidelines. So when agents hear certain phrases, we don't panic because we don't want to help. We panic because we know how the system responds. Let's get into the phrases. Phrase number one, my policy renews tomorrow. This one deserves to be first. When someone says my policy renews tomorrow, every insurance agent immediately starts doing math in their head. Tomorrow means no time to shop, no time to fix roof issues, no time to adjust limits, no time to gather documentation. So here's an example. A homeowner called 2 days before renewal and discovered their roof age disqualified them from several carriers. There was no time for a roof certification, so their only option came with a higher hurricane deductible. The stress wasn't because they called, it was because they called too late. Phrase number two, I've had this policy forever, so it should be fine. Insurance does not age gracefully. Just because you've had a policy for years does not mean it still matches your life. Homes increase in value, cars get newer and more expensive, jewelry collections grow, families add kids, assets, and income. So here's another example. A homeowner renovated their kitchen and bathrooms over several years. Their home insurance was never updated. After a loss, rebuilding costs exceeded the policy limit, leaving them underinsured. Long-term policies still need checkups. Phrase number three, I didn't know how old my roof is. In Florida insurance, roof age is still a big deal. When someone says they don't know their roof age, agents immediately think non renewal risk, documentation problems, limited carrier options. Many carriers scrutinize roofs at 10 to 15 years, regardless of the condition. Here's another example. A homeowner assumed their roof was fine. At renewal, carriers flagged the age and requested documentation. The roof was older than expected, and options narrowed quickly. Knowing your roof age is as important as knowing your deductible. Phrase number four, the mortgage company handles that, right? This phrase causes confusion across home, flood, and escrowed policies. Yes, your mortgage company pays the bill. No, they do not review your coverage. They do not. Check dwelling limits, review deductibles, look at jewelry or valuables, evaluate liability exposure. Here's another example. A homeowner assumed coverage was reviewed annually because escrow paid it. After a loss, they discovered coverage gaps they didn't know existed. Escrow pays, you review. Phrase number five, I just want the cheapest auto insurance. Auto insurance is where price only shopping causes the most long term damage. Florida has a high number of uninsured or underinsured drivers. Minimum limits may save money up front, but expose income and assets later. Here's another example. A driver caused a serious accident, bodily injury limits were exhausted quickly. Without umbrella coverage, future wages were at risk. Auto insurance is not about fixing cars, it's about protecting your financial future. Phrase number 6, I don't think I need an umbrella policy. This phrase doesn't make agents nervous, not understanding umbrella insurance does. Umbrella policies provide extra liability protection over auto and home policies and protect savings, future income, assets. So here's another example. A dog bite claim exceeded the homeowner's policy limit. The umbrella policy covered the excess, prevented financial damage. Umbrella insurance is often one of the most affordable ways to increase protection. Phrase number 7, my jewelry is probably covered under my home policy. This one makes agents pause and then ask questions. Most home policies have very limited coverage for jewelry, often with low sublimits and strict claim conditions. Here's another example. A client lost an engagement ring while traveling. The home policy sublimit was far below the ring's value. A standalone jewelry policy would have covered replacement value with fewer restrictions. Jewelry insurance is about proper valuation and peace of mind, not assuming. Phrase number 8, I never filed claims, so my coverage must be fine. Claim history matters, but coverage adequacy matters more. Most claims happen to people who never expected to file one. Here's another example. A first time claim turned complicated because coverage had not been reviewed in years. The issue wasn't the loss, it was outdated coverage. Insurance isn't about how careful you are, it's about what happens when life interrupts. Phrase number 9, I'll deal with it after hurricane season. This phrase almost always backfires. Hurricane season is when carriers freeze underwriting, limit new business, tighten rules, industry reality. The best time to review insurance is when nothing is happening, not when storms are forming. Preparation happens during calm periods. Phrase number 10, I'll figure out life insurance later. Life insurance is the most avoided conversation, not because it's complicated, but because it's emotional. Life insurance protects income, homes, families, financial stability. Phrase number 11, I did some upgrades, but I didn't think to call. Renovations, pools, jewelry purchases, new cars, teen drivers, none of these automatically update insurance. You have to call us. We do not know unless you tell us. Why agents get nervous and why it matters. When agents get nervous, it's not judgment, it's concern, because we know stress is preventable. Surprises are avoidable. Timing matters. Insurance works best when handled proactively. How to make your insurance agent very calm in 2026. If you want a smooth insurance year, ask questions early. Review policies annually. Know roof age and deductibles. Update life changes. Treat insurance like maintenance. That's it. No panic, no scrambling, just preparation. If today's Free Friday episode sounded familiar or made you laugh because it hit close to home, now's a great time to schedule a no obligation policy review. We can review your auto, home, umbrella, jewelry, and life insurance, answer questions, and help you start 2026 with fewer surprises and more confidence. To do so, right below this video is our website, Isom Insurance Group. Please visit the website to schedule a no obligation review. If you enjoyed this episode, please like this video, share it with someone who lives in Florida, and drop a comment below with any insurance phrases you've heard or ones that made you nervous. Remember, Quick Bite episodes drop Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. This video is for educational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, tax, or specific insurance advice. Please consult a licensed insurance professional regarding your unique situation. This is Roshonda with the Isom Insurance Group here in sunny Florida. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe out there and enjoy the first Friday of the new year.
Thank you for watching. Visit us at isominsurancegroup.com.